What's up, boys, and welcome back to the vlog. And today is maintenance day. I'm so excited. We're going to be installing NGK spark plugs from an RS7, and we're going to be doing new coil packs. I am super excited for this. We've been needing to do this for a while. It's going to be more energy, a cooler spark, which is exactly what we need, and I'm excited for this. So we have it on the tripod here. We got this going. We're going to put it in the engine bay, and it should be a pretty easy installation. I'll go through step by step with you guys. That way you guys can understand if you need to do this for your car. We got the ECS tuning red coil packs, very nice. I was gonna go with the APR ones, but decided not to, just because these are the same thing and they were a little bit cheaper, and I said, you know what, cost efficient, same thing, we're gonna go with these. Still higher energy output, still aftermarket, which is great. And then we have our NGK9 spark plugs, and I'm super excited for these because these are going to add more of a spark because my car is now tuned, and now that I have the DSG tune and I have a high torque file, and I'm going to be going to a stage 2 at some point, I would like to have these key essential things. I think these are very important when your car is tuned. When your car is not tuned, you just kind of need I would say you would do a maintenance on an OEM one, like replace, even the coil packs I wouldn't even worry about. I would just worry about changing spark plugs, because your spark plugs are always a maintenance thing. You're either going to get them changed when you go do your maintenance at a dealership, or if you do it yourself, you're going to do it yourself. But we got some aftermarket ones, and I'm excited for these. Also, a key essential thing to make sure you always have is make sure you have your spark plug ratchet extension for your spark plugs, especially when you have a car where you have to fish them out like my car. You have to basically take the coil packs off, then go all the way down. This has a magnet on it, so it'll literally, the spark plug will literally go inside of that and magnetically connect to it, and then I can just twist it out. Very nice. So definitely an essential thing to have. Another thing, they said to have a puller for the coil packs to like pull them out, but $40, I'm not paying $40 to take out the coil packs. It's just, I don't know, I don't think it's worth it. Not for me. I will hack it out with my hands. People did say that if the car is warm and you let it sit for a few minutes and you try to pull it out, it makes it a little bit easier. So I guess we're gonna find out, because the car is warm now. So let's see if it's easier to pull out. I have no idea. So the first step in the business is to make sure you loosen up these bolts. These are your bolts for your coil packs. So I have my ratchet here. I'm gonna just loosen all of them up, and pretty much take off the top nut here, like so. Each one, just loosen them up. I can spin them out. What's definitely a pain in the butt is you do have this in the way, in this bracket. I am gonna have to loosen all these. It's a little hot in here right now, so after I do these, I'm gonna have to let it sit for a few more minutes. It is really, really warm in here right now, so I'll have to let these sit. But I'll take these nuts off, like so. Yep, then you have to take these little things off right here, all 4 of them. This basically is how your bracket is connected. So if you take these off right here, you're able to basically loosen up the bracket a little bit, and then I'm gonna have to take these off as well. But for now, if I can take these off right here, like that, nice, and then that allows me to come in here and loosen up the other bolts. This is the actual nut right here. They have a little top nut, and then they have a bottom nut. I'm gonna let the car cool off a few more minutes, and then you're gonna see your boy trying to hack these things out. I'm excited to, you know, use the guns today. The gun show's coming out. I went ahead and I undid all the clips. So the clips are actually very tricky. It wasn't very easy to poke them out. I actually had my dad come out and help me because they just weren't loosening. They're very sticky. So they might be finicky when you play with them a little bit, but just kind of go up and down with them and you'll get it. And then when they said warm up the car and pull it out, they were right. This thing came out effortlessly. So I got one out right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the other 3, and then actually while we're here, let's do a comparison. I kind of want to see what it looks like compared to the new one. But the brand new one is so much cleaner than the old one. I mean, look at that. That is just, that's crazy. All right, boys, we're killing it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out the other 3, and then pretty much ready to take out the spark plugs, which that should be fun too. So without the puller tool, it's actually kind of a pain in the butt, but if you find a way, you'll be able to do that. There's two. It's actually surprising how it's not that hard. The only thing that's in the way is the electrical connector bracket is kind of in the way, which is a pain in the butt. But other than that, it's actually not that bad. This one wants to be a pain though. All right, and we're getting it. Nice. Three for three. Can we get four? Four. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Woo! All right, boys. Killing the game. All right, now we just need the swivel head. We need this bad boy. I'm gonna take the 10 mil off. We don't need the 10 mil right now. I'll put it over here. Put the swivel head on. And this is where we're gonna go down and essentially fish out our spark plugs. So good perspective. Spark plug right there. We're gonna get all four of them out and let's see. All right, so that was a tight pull, but I loosened them. They're in there really, really tight. So, good thing to know. I still don't have it. Ahaha! Spark plug number one. So yeah, you have to give it a little bit of a tight pull, like it's not loose, kind of like the nuts were. But look at that difference between, and as you can tell, the new one looks a lot better. Okay, so it grips on like that, and then you're gonna give a tug like that, and then if you basically wrench the hell out of it until it comes up. Boom. Spark plug number two. Yeah, number three is out. I got it out. Let's go. 4 for 4, boys. Let's do it. To the hole like that. Connects right on. And then we just go right in. And we tie it down. So put the new one in. Like that. Nice. All right, she's in there. One for the boys today. I gotta clean this engine bay at some point if I want to make this a show car, which I kind of do, and I need to repaint some stuff too if I want to make it a show car. We got some stuff to do to this car still, boys. We're not done yet. Plenty to do, not just performance wise but aesthetics wise too. Now we're gonna do the first coil pack. I got all the other stuff all set, so we're gonna plop this in here like so, and I think we're just gonna push it down. Pretty sure it just goes like that. Yeah, coil pack in. By the way, I will put the links in the description of these products so you can go and buy them yourself. So right now the spark plugs are on sale, so that's why I snagged them like right now instead of a little bit later, because they were on sale, so I didn't want to wait. And boom, I'm gonna make sure they're secured, which they seem to be. Okay, now we can go ahead and do 1, 2. Like I said, it might be a little finicky, but you get it, you got it. And then you should be able to push them all down. So you hear it click, there it is, click. Boom. Brand new coil packs installed. I say the hardest part of the install was the clips. Getting those connector clips off was probably the biggest pain in the butt, but once we figured that out, it was pretty simple. And boom, mic drop. And that is it, boys. Look at that. All 4 new coil packs are in. New spark plugs are in. I have a mess over there, and boom, that was actually a pretty easy install. Didn't take long, only took about 30 minutes or so, 25, 30 minutes. I'm gonna start the car now and make sure we're good. First startup. Pretty nice. Why do I feel like the car's louder? That could just be me. But everything's running smooth, no lights, no signals, that's good. That means I did my install correct, boys. your YouTube certified mechanic here. Has successfully installed spark plugs and coil packs. The coil packs look sick. Everything's running good. That's good. Nice. Let's go. I'm hyped. All right, that red looks really sick. I'm excited to get a new red filter for that. So that way that looks kind of, and then I'll clean the engine bay. We'll do a couple more mods in here. Maybe I'll get some carbon fiber stuff, and we'll bring this to a show. All right, let's see how smooth the car is. So far, seems nice, seems good. So I usually drive my car on drive, so I'm gonna just see how it is. Feels good. Feels a little bit more healthier, like cleaner. The poles feel nice. That's usually just how I drive it day to day. As you can tell, I have no gas in my tank, like whatsoever. So I need to fill. But yeah, I don't usually drive it in sequential all the time. Like, it really depends if I'm trying to have fun or not. You know, sometimes I do. Like right now, do I have enough gas to even try like a couple of things in sequential? 70 miles of range. I could try it. I mean, you gotta try it, make sure everything's good. Oh, yeah, that feels good. You see, it feels a little smoother. Obviously, you gotta do maintenance on that anyway, but nice spark. Just feel third again. Yeah, that feels really good. Nice. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. That's awesome. Oh, it feels good. I mean, like I said, just for small little maintenance stuff, you can't go wrong. We'll do a little mini first gear pull. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Nice. That tugs. It's a little less laggy. It's a little, like I said, a little bit cleaner. Nice. That makes me happy. That's good. 1, a pretty easy install. 2, not terribly expensive parts. And 3, the car drives super smooth. And 4, the red looks nice. So you can't really go wrong. Success again on the maintenance stuff for the GTI boys. I'm happy with that. That's awesome. I'm going on a cruise next week. So I don't know when I'm gonna have a video. I might have one soon. I'm gonna try to push one out before I go next Friday. We'll see. Stay tuned. I might have some cool things from the cruise, like maybe a little YouTube shorts or something, or I might post on the Instagram. I'm gonna try my best with this, but I do have a cruise coming up in a few days. So with that being said, if you don't see a video for a little while, I am so sorry. I am on vacation, and you will see one as soon as I come back, I promise. I am due back on September 9th, so you will see one as soon as possible, I promise, boys. I'm trying. I usually don't like to go that long without posting a video, but if I have to, I will. We will see. But I wanted to get the maintenance done, at least as much of it as I could before we went on the cruise. I still have to do an oil change when I come back, and I want to change that filter. I want to change my intake filter. Easy, quick little easy things, but for the most part, next step is some fun stuff. I don't want to give everything away yet, but I'm very excited for it. So, also, this is kind of a random thing. Does your Apple CarPlay and your GTI ever do that? I use Waze. This is Waze. I have to unplug my phone and plug it back in to get the actual routing back. Like, I can try it now and see if it works. Like, I literally have to unplug it like this, and see, now it works. I have to unplug it and plug it back in to get it to work. It is the weirdest thing, and I don't know why. Does that ever happen to you guys in your GTI? Yeah, I have no idea why it keeps happening to me, but it does. Nice. That was the best pull I could get right there. I couldn't get the camera on fast enough. Oh, that third gear. The third gear and this tune feels so good. She needs a little clean because we haven't cleaned her in a while. Success on everything today. It's great. Giving her a quick clean. Just got to clean the front wheels here, but for the most part, it's all cleaned up. Look at that, look good. I got to get her prepared for when I go on the cruise, because when I go on the cruise, I don't want her to be dirty. So we got to make sure she's nice and clean. So I cleaned this side, now I just have to clean the other side. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the Forte GT as well. With that being said, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button, make sure to put the bell on so you get notifications whenever Real Speed posts videos. And you guys know, as always, we will see you in the next one. Peace out.